giving you a good opportunity to flex your skills and muscles elsewhere.
What's Zakari's title?
It is Doctor of he's just a head of
Okay.
research.
Dr. Zakari, permission to stay longer.
For what reason, Mikhail?
I wish to continue scouting them. Wish to see if they do something.
Very well. Let me know if anything odd happens, and remember, try to keep a discreet and low profile.
Do not kill. Do not interact. Simply observe.
Yep.
Understood.
And here's some chatter in the back. And he goes, "I have to go, but let me know if anything happens. All right, friend."
Understand.
The yeah, from the general like area. I'll wait like an hour extra and then just go to the tree to see what they carved.
They carved what appears to be several smaller stick figures, just like and with like a large like house, like they're kind of like surrounding a large house, which might be the church, might be a separate building, but nothing innocuous in and of itself. But it is still an odd thing to spend time to carve in.
I'll draw it in one of my I probably have a pen and paper.
Mm-hmm.
I'll draw like as much as possible a replica of what they've drawn, since it's a simple drawing.
Very well.
And then just leave the area.
Very well. I will have to often travel to and fro. You do know it's 5 hours from the largest city to here.
Yeah, it's a bit of a drive.
I do miss the days when this world was filled with elf gates, but alas. That being said, would you all please give me some time to establish my mercantile endeavors in your... Do you have a basement? Do you have a second story?
By all means, yeah, I'll show you around. Zoe will lead her down to the basement.
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, she's asking you for some tea.
She will happily accept some tea, but I think after a bit of being downstairs, she goes, I think I'll actually settle up here, because there's some space here, and I understand you guys have your workshop down there, so let me go ahead here.
Just do what you need to do.
And she'll begin to unwrap and sell them to the highest bidder, essentially. It is a lucrative industry, and from what you recall, even your father was very much interested in the aftermath of it, because your father had never seen anything like that here on Terra, at least. Something to this degree, something to this magnitude. And the reason I asked you to roll Changeling is because a lot of the children that were caught in it often ended up disappearing, or have been supposedly replaced with a lot of changelings afterward. And the changelings that do live in Chernobyl are thought to be a lot more... They have a lot more radiation in them. Let's just say. There's a lot of weirdness going on in there.
I have a fat stack of notes on Chernobyl. In that case, might as well... Well, it's just... Do you know much about the zone?
Not much. I just hear it's not unusual there.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
And radioactive. And given that he's changing bandages again.
If I'd have to take a guess, that guy's a proxy.
So what's the story with this?
Damage. From old life.
Would you like to talk about that life? And Magus will produce the tape recorder.
Had to walk. More walk. Should. Had to survive. They send me through.
I saw things I shouldn't see, saw things they didn't dare see, but I had to see. They didn't want to see, I had to see it.
Does Mihal look like he's like in a trance?
Well, you can't read his face at all.
I mean, I know, but like, it's like just facing forward, or is like moving his face around?
His head is still looking like he is looking kind of down, but his hands and entire his head is just looking down, not moving an inch, looking like down at the ground, but his hands and just constant like body is moving, just trying to. It's almost like he's having a panic attack.
They told me to shoot. They gave me the gun. They told me to shoot. They gave me the gun. They told me to shoot. I can't do it. I can't. After, scavenge, gather info. Scavenge, gather info. I had to count the bullets I have left. Count the bandoliers. Count. Walk. I had to continue walking. How many bullets? Count the bullets. How many bullets? What do I have left? How much water? How much food? Until I get back. I got back. Why did I get back? I want to die. Die! Why did I get back? Why do I survive? Why do I live? Why did I get back? I want to die. Die! Why did I get back? Why do I survive? Why do I live? I marched. More. Walk. Count bullets. Survive.
Does the trance continue after like even
I
after?
think-
It continues until you finish, until you've told the story.
That's the story.
In that case, you're just left with the sense of dread and doom.
Do I recognize what happened, or do I recognize you did something?
Honestly, I did not. I'd say. So you definitely feel like you spoke too much, but it's not obvious why that happened. I mean, unless your character figured out that the tape recorder does something, but I leave that to you.
Leave.
You know it's only gonna get worse if you bottle everything up.
It's already worse enough that the memories are back. I'm fine.
The blood on the floor says otherwise.
I've lost more.
Look, just come outside. Just come outside. We'll go down in some rural place in the forest and just sit in silence. Is that okay with you?
I want to sense motive.
Like this
So
friendly-
suspicious.
Even if it's something we can take, we're still doing it little by little.
Hearing that, I'm gonna. Mikhail's gonna sit down. He's gonna grab a nearby branch and just start sharpening it with his knife. Distraction. No intent behind his movement or per se. He's just almost automatic, like trying to just do something. Fidget around.
Yeah, seeing him just sharpening a branch, she's also gonna like sit down.
Box that has air from the outside. It's not exactly a mask for that can block out gases. I don't have an oxygen tank for that. It just filters out a minimum dirt. Good for polluted areas or such.
I see. Here I was thinking you would be deprived of the pleasant breeze.
Sorry, what did you say?
Here I was thinking you would be deprived of the pleasant breeze.
It's better to keep yourself warm. Less chance to get wounded.
Even attempting to do it was far worse than me being dead in the ditch. They would spot these things.
I cannot say for certain. Maybe the past is. Maybe I am dealing with my past predicaments. Though I do find joy in the little things.
A hobby.
Not just that. There is animals without a care in the world besides their own survival. They are so simple-minded that they don't even bother with the complex problems of, per se, society. A mother bear would gladly give its own life to preserve its young. And oftentimes, many mothers and fathers even give away their own fruit so their young may live on.
You said they don't have advanced emotions such as humans, but would they have spite?
Well, I do think some of them do. Crows, for instance, know how to hold grudges. And they have a very good memory.
Memory. I was ready. But then they left.
Well, they know full well. Leave someone to their territory, and they will leave you alone.
I don't know. I was easy prey. It still questions me. It still makes me think to this day why such things happened the way they happened. Why was I left alone? Why was I not killed? I'm good now.
Alright then. She's gonna stand up and dust herself up and then give you a hand to raise you up.
Why do you read horror books?
Well, I simply found them fascinating. Everyone has their little hobbies. Between you and me, I'm also somewhat into the cheesy romance books.
I'm gonna look at you directly in your eyes. I can tell.
No, this isn't me coming on to you, by the way. Just so you know.
I was not expecting such.
Well, anyway, let's head back.
I'm not a real elf, you know. So,
Oh, yeah, you mentioned you were a changeling. So how many stories are archived so far?
let's see. I have obviously yours, Walden Crosses, Caden Guy, Zaid, Zaid.
Oh, you spoke to Caden as well.
Yeah, but it was real boring. It was just about his father, and I already knew about that. I guess he doesn't experience much fear.
Well, considering the line of work we're both in, it's typically we remain more in the actual foundation itself and not doing all this harrowing field work.
Foundation. I forgot that's who we're working for. Guess it's closest I'll get to the field work, though.
They're the ones that saved me and gave me a new reason to live, I guess. And if you really want to get all sappy about it.
Give me a reason. Saved you? I mean, if that's what you want to call it, sure.
Well, it's either that or I die at the hand of a cultist out in the woods with no one really knowing who I am.
Yeah, but why don't you leave? Live a normal life. Or away from the Foundation. It's so weird. I mean, you don't even know half the things they're doing.
Zoe will shrug and say, well, we had already been exposed to the Veil. It's kind of hard to leave that in the first place, and I like doing what I do. I like learning all sorts of new things. And dealing with all these anomalies every other day it's a refreshing experience.
Highest
2
is
out
level
of
5, and Zaid has
Okay.
level 4 clearance.
Oh, he's not even in the...
How much is my clearance?
Probably level 1.
Piss. Yeah, you're
All
just
of
a worker.
Yeah, if you're, I mean, you guys can sign on as Rosettas. They call them Rosettas, which is a cute little. It just means little rose because Penrose.
Hold on.
Oh, I get it.
Faggot Foundation. Okay, we get it.
But if you join in as official agents, you can get to level 2 clearance. But as of right now, as auxiliaries, as they call them, you have level 1 clearance, which means you have access and knowledge of Foundation resources, but you need permission from either Zoe or Mihail. Actually, Mihail would be level 2 since he's been working with the Foundation. But Ayana, Magnus, and Walden Cross, you guys are auxiliaries. You only have level 1 clearance.
No, how to go forward about him.
It's been very insightful speaking to you, Magnus.
Oh, really? You think so?
I
Guess
do.
that's whatever. That's cool.
Okay. Well, I was also just checking up on you. That Mihail's punch did a number on you. She's gonna wipe a little bit of blood from your... it's like dripping from your mouth.
Or I look hardcore this way.
No, you look
What
like
a
a real badass.
I hope we just don't have to fight.
Oh, I'm sure we're gonna have to fight more and more. Hopefully not with each other anymore. Anyway, I gotta go send an email to Dr. Zaid about what just happened.
Yep.
Text me if he needs anything from us. Strength in numbers is all.
Seriously?
Yeah, why not?
Damn it, I failed to kill him. What is this?
Seeing them walk away is always gonna kind of whisper to Ayana. I'm pretty sure if we don't go with them, Mihail is gonna try and kill him.
Diana gives her the Miyagi thumbs up.
Holy! I have so many Overwatch fields! Holy shit!
Oh god.
Yeah. Overwatch 2.
There you go.
Bro, this isn't Overwatch 2, bro. Bro, this is Overwatch. This is Overwatch 8, man. This shit's fucking crazy.
Yeah, you probably gotta remove some of those.
Wait, is it like extinct into the neck or?
Yeah, so if I find that one picture of Bigfoot, where is it? Mythical creature. That's funny. It's like this. It's like this photo, but it's like zoomed in on the Sasquatch. So it's like super grainy, and it's like a little elongated because it's like on your chest.
Well, I should probably not wear this around the old man. She's gonna take it up and then just fucking what's the word for like? Oh yeah, fold it.
Yeah, fold it up and put it away. Gotcha. You put it in your backpack. That's the thing. Everyone's got like backpacks on them. Presumably backpacks, satchels at all times, which isn't anything odd in this town since people are usually outdoorsy. I think everyone's got like backpacks on them. Presumably backpacks, satchels at all times, which isn't anything odd in this town since people are usually outdoorsy. But Alexandra will say, "All right, everyone, you all take care, and remember, spot anything odd, please report to the Frenema National Park Service, and we'll be happy to help out."
Of course.
And don't talk to those losers up at Crater Lake National Park, okay? Those guys not as cool as us.
Well, yeah, because you're not with them.
Exactly.
All right, well, don't get hurt now trying to find this Bigfoot.
I won't try. If anything, that Bigfoot shall watch out for me, and she'll begin to skip and a hop away from your guys' location. And she begins to run off to the national forest. Begins to run off to the national forest.
The further she gets away, Zoe will just say, "Yeah, no, I really hope she doesn't run into Bigfoot. Bigfoot's just gonna whoop her ass."
Well, I would be more worried about her running into the old man.
I mean, Cross has met all you, or she's met Cross before, I'm sure, right? When y'all first got here?
Well, yes, but he can be very trigger happy.
True, but, I mean, Alexander don't look like no Bigfoot, no Sasquatch. She only got hair on her head, and it's bright and orange. She's like a traffic cone in the forest.
I suppose she does have an image test to himself.
Yeah.
In any case, let's go what the diner has for us.
See huge stacks of cardboard, huge stacks of like teal, or not teal, like a yellowish orange cargo colored envelopes, stacks of white. It smells very strongly of that like factory warehouse odor, with a hint of gunpowder, because Mihail, you have met Mr. Eric Korhonen before. He is one of the marksmen who told you about the marksmanship competition that's happening. I'm actually going to give you a specific date, because that way you weren't blindsided. Where is it?
It's just
It's going to happen on the... Right now it's the 11th. It's going to happen on the 25th of September, which is on a Saturday. Alright. He'll kind of fold up and goes, "What's the package?"
Magnus will... or actually he'll... You wouldn't happen to have some cardboard around?
I got plenty of spare cardboard, don't worry, brother.
Alright. It's just some tapes.
Oh, gotcha. These aren't like any like porn movies, are they?
They're audio tapes, dude.
Oh, yeah, you never know, man. Some people like to smuggle in that sort of weird shit.
Yeah, whatever.
Especially the Yamatai stuff, man. People really love them Yamatai girls.
Magnus doesn't say anything. They're so kawaii. We just saw it looking.
Yeah, they're just not anything weird. They're probably here for the marksmanship training. They're probably here for family.
Very well. And the tape recorder stops. And Magnus will pack the tape along with that, with the rest.
Well, you, Mikhail, I remember you. You want anything you want me to send over? You got any packages? I figure I'd ask before you all head out.
I'm gonna wave my head, like, shake my head. Very slowly, and, I guess not far-reaching, I guess.
Very subtle.
Yeah, subtle.
And he'll give you like a small receipt, Magnus, and he'll say, "Here you go." And expect any packages to come back in about 2 or 3 weeks. All right.
Yeah, I'm not expecting any, but I guess I'll check around.
We probably get faster deliveries if you're up in the up in Portland, but we make do over here in Link County.
It is what it is. Thank you.
Of course. And don't be afraid to slap the bear on the way out. And he kind of points to this like little bobblehead of a bear, like with its like on its like rear legs.
Marius will pass it and just flick the head. Corny.
I like it.
Leave.
Get out of those good countries.
Why is she? Oh, it's tiny! Oh, she's tiny! Oh, it's a child! We got to push her out of the stool.
What the fuck?
Oh, we got to punch her in the mouth.
I got this.
No, bro.
Got this. I have range.
She's just eating ice cream, bro.
Oh, the nameless ghost.
Dude. She's just eating ice cream? Oh, the temptation to cast Stumble.
And elk. And moose.
Well, ain't she just quite the daredevil?
She says, you know, I've been to our home country, and there's not a lot of space to hunt like animals like that over there because there's so many islands, you see. So like the big animals we can hunt are like in the ocean, or like big animals in the jungles away from like the big cities. But there's something special about North America where there's like so much wilderness. You got these tiny little villages with these huge trees.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh.
No, I thought my internet died first thing there.
At this point, Magnus and Mikhail, the two MMs, will join. I'm 100% sure she's not racist, you right? I mean, if she was racist, I would bully her, trust me. And Joshing like giggles.
Yeah, you wouldn't want that now. And, I mean, with my boyfriend being Caden, I don't think I can be racist.
Audrey looks over and goes, "You sure? You know who Lovecraft's wife was?"
We don't gotta talk about that.
Okay. she serves both like the three of you coffee as Magnus approaches from the counter as well.
Oh, actually, can I? Zoe's gonna start kind of like listing off like different menu items to order.
Very well.
So like some bacon, some scrambled eggs, 5 stack of waffles, some
Goddamn.
orange juice,
Goddamn.
some sausage.
Goddamn.
Oh, and a nice bowl of grits and hash browns.
Goddamn.
Now she's hungry.
Joshing goes, "Hey, fat ass."
Yeah, I don't think you should be teaching the little one to be swearing like that, Audrey.
Ayana looks at Zoe's behind them.
It's very plump.
Ass is not swearing. It's you can see it on TV.
It is quite plump indeed.
There's like two different resonances happening towards Zoe here.
I looked at Ayana like, don't gotta talk about it. Girl can be hungry.
Mikhail pulls out the scope to really zoom in.
Let's get some heavy
Sir.
equipment on this.
Yo, look, all I'm saying is shout out to Warman for just giving her a fat ass without even being prompted to. That's all I'm gonna say. He did that.
Scope tactical. The tactical zoom in. Are you goth?
What? No.
Are you emo?
I was just born like this.
Oh, he's emo.
Where do you even learn that?
From Fumbler.
Kids shouldn't be on there.
I'm not a kid. I'm 13.
Child.
Nuh-uh.
Well, to her point,
Yeah.
the
Nuh-uh.
age range for she technically can't have an account on Fumbler.
See?
Well, she might have lied about her age.
Want to see a funny meme?
Of course. I'd love to see a funny meme. I can't wait for this to happen, and then we fucking have that time skip to 2020. You want to see a funny meme, and it's. I think I was like, what was the funniest meme in 2020?
I'm trying to remember. It was probably Among Us. It's probably something Among Us related.
Popular memes 2020.
The grave one. The
Oh, the grave one too. She goes, I think this one's you.
Okay, I found the gift.
Who is she saying that to?
You don't know if she's saying that to Magnus or Mihail.
I can see it.
Yeah, this one isn't even that funny.
And look at this funny cat.
No, I love the drunk cat.
That cat looks really looks upset.
Ooh, this one's for you. And she looks at Zoe.
What?
Get it?
What?
Because Auntie Audrey called you fat.
Do I look fat?
Like in here, and she pokes her chest.
Well, the fat there is normal.
But it's like really fat. She pokes a gun.
Okay, you can stop that.
She'll continue scrolling.
Dude, this really is 13-year-old behavior. Finding a group of like young adults and just showing the memes. Like what the meme is called.
Well, I like Doge more.
Doge is it's a catchier name.
I think that name will have long-lasting ramifications.
That is a big word for a 13-year-old girl to know.
Someone check if she's shipped.
subtle foreshadowing.
It's a big fucking. That's a big word for someone. I barely knew what government went when I was.
You gotta remember, her dad's a literature guy.
Oh my god, did you pay attention to him?
Oh yeah, because he wouldn't pay attention to her.
That's because the only person who would give a crap about his stories is his daughter.
Super sharp daughter.
I don't know what books are really popular. You know, a lot of these like books like Hunger Games are really big right now. But like, YA is cool and all, but like I'm getting kind of tired of post-apocalypse.
Okay, well, we'll find something that suits your taste.
I don't want to keep reading post-apocalypse because the world's gonna end soon.
Oh, is it now?
No, I don't believe it. But like, what if it did?
Okay, good. No use focusing on what ifs if it's not gonna happen.
No, I feel that.
Yeah. Say, you want to see something cool, and Zoe's gonna pull out the yo-yo.
Whoa.
And she's just gonna start doing sick yo-yo tricks.
Whoa. Her eyes are just like following it like in complete awe.
Fraud.
What does that even mean?
Fraud.
You're stupid. I don't like you. You're fake.
Good. I'm not supposed to be liked.
Audrey goes, Chao Shang. She kind of frowns. And she looks at you back and she goes, alright, you done being like annoying?
There's a little giggle coming out.
Am I annoying, or am I just provoking your inner insecurities?
I can sock the shit out of you. I mean, the establishment won't mind that.
And for the sake of my own safety, I'll remain quiet.
There you go. She's a big woman, by the way. She's basically like got the build of a wrestler.
Oh my god, dude. Magnus roleplay is my favorite thing.
Dark Souls is probably out.
Please tell me Chaoxing doesn't get into Danganronpa. That's like the worst timeline.
No, she's a Dark Souls girl.
Oh, thank God. I mean, cringe, but oh, thank God.
Wait, which September? Which September is it? This?
It is. It's 11th of September, 2012.
It's 2012.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was 2011. I was gonna say like, the shooting competition is in 21st of September, and then the next day it's Dark Souls.
Skyrim released the first version of Skyrim released a year ago, fellas.
Yeah, Zoe loves Skyrim. Yeah, the food you're making here is heaps better than the shit I would. I mean, no, sorry, she's gonna cover her mouth. So
Ooh, you said
I'd find,
shit.
the stuff I'd find over in back where I came from.
From the racist country.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. They should stop being racist.
They should.
And maybe they'd be like at least 1% cooler than that guy, which is to say they got a long way to go.
Oh, Xiaoxing. Oh, you're killing the player. And so, but you're killing both of us.
Bro, what's she doing?
She's just being a stupid
Kids
child.
are cruel, Jack.
Kids are cruel.
You and your boyfriend can figure that out.
I don't have a boyfriend.
Audrey kind of gives Chelsea the bit of distinct cut. She goes, "Alright, that was uncalled for." She frowns. And she'll lean into Zoe and she'll say, "I'll let you know when I'm available to go to the library."
Somebody will nod and say, well, I'm pretty much there whenever I'm not pretty much there when I'm working. So just look out for me.
She'll nod enthusiastically. And if there's nothing else for any of you all to do or say, you'll all begin to head out of the diner.
I mean, do we run into Alvar Yarvi as we're walking out?
No, Alvar and May are still in Portland at the moment.
I need this dickhead to sign my book.
Competition happening over in the Sierra Madre and the Mojave Desert. About some competition going on. But he doesn't want to bother too much with the details, so he just says, yeah, there's some weird stuff going on over in the east. But our main priorities are here in this region. He also asks if the crew's doing okay psychologically and emotionally.
Oh, well, no, that would have been in the email that Zoe would have sent over to him.
Yeah, he wants to do like a follow-up. He's like asking if they're doing better now.
Zoe will mention that neither are really good around children, but they seem to tolerate each other's presence at the moment.
Very well.
I want to understand that the thing you did to me. What was the purpose?
I didn't do anything to you.
Somehow
Listen
I do not believe that.
I didn't do anything to you.
Then who?
It's not a matter of what.
You have a half lie in your face. What are you holding?
Listen, if it makes you feel any better, it's just my paranatural or arcane item or station partner.
I don't need to. I just want to know that you're not, and that there's no that there's no fear or anything between you and me. Cooperation for the mission is neutral.
Yeah, shut up about the mission, would you? We're in public. There's like empty streets, I assume, but still. Or like spares.
You hear like a short gasp behind you.
and look behind.
Hello.
I knew it.
What are you doing here, kid?
I'm not a kid. I'm a teenager.
What does that Fredonian say? Scram.
She'll frown.
Go on.
Actually, is your
Can you make a
diplomacy...
deception?
You make a deception.
Can I make a
actually,
deception?
yeah.
Alright,
Make a
good, because I
deception.
am my diplomacy's 0. Oh my goodness. That could have been any roll. Goddamn.
She looks over and she goes, "Oh, okay." She looks visibly shaken. She goes, "Okay, I'll go back to Auntie Audrey. Good luck, guys." That was really scary. Oh wait, one more thing.
What?
You guys play Vox Former?
No. It's a game for kids. Like you.
But I've seen Markiplier play it.
I was waiting. I was waiting for it.
And it's like a survival mode and a creative mode.
Survival.
Yeah. So like you're like plopped into this like new world, and you kind of have to like. There's no like goal or like story, so you just kind of like survive, you know.
How do you play this game?
So I think you could just buy it, or a pirate it. But you could do that, or and you make sure it's on a PC or a laptop. I play on my really bad laptop. It's I'm saving up for a gaming PC, but yeah. Then you can watch like these tutorials from this guy named Paul Soares Jr. He's pretty cool.
I have this friend from Bulgaria who he learned English from Tantini. he learned English from Tantini.
British English specifically. I guess Miho is just gonna kind of chill with her, just discuss stuff.
Gotcha. And then
Every 13-year-old girl needs their fucking best friend in their fucking like mid-30s.
Of course.
Anonymous man in his 30s.
Oh my god.
Oh, you think he's in his 30s? That's funny.
That's right. He's actually 14.
Could you imagine?
been lost as a location. So you have all these like different stories. And how are you getting these interviews? It's just people talking about their experiences with heathenry, right? It's like, because because Christmas isn't a thing in this setting, but Yuletide is, or Winter's Day, Winter's Fest. Winter's Fest is often a setting substitute. But there's a lot of Germanic or Norse imagery placed in, and every year it's a bit more prevalent. The more Norse pagan themes are more prevalent. So it's making a small comeback, but the most extreme, or at least the ones that are like very like embrace the heathenry or like are traditional practitioners, they're very few in this town. You don't know who they are, but you do get a sense that it's there. But Yuletide is, or Winter's Day, Winter's Fest. Winter's Fest is often a setting substitute. But there's a lot of Germanic or Norse imagery placed in, and every year it's a bit more prevalent. The more Norse pagan themes are more prevalent. So it's making a small comeback, but the most extreme, or at least the ones that are like very like embrace the heathenry or like are traditional practitioners, they're very few in this town. You don't know who they are, but you do get a sense that it's there. That being said,
Gotcha.
Xiaoxing will eventually leave you all be after she has given Mihail his debilitating Vox former autism. You guys will eventually head back to base.
Just ready to,
Magnus, Ayana, Cross, let's go investigate this with Mihail.
You do not need to. I can do it myself.
You sure about that?
It's raining. Do you have any clothes on for rain?
I got a jacket I could throw on.
I always have an umbrella.
I could just scout ahead.
You do that,
Well-
but we're following.
We'll be right behind you. We are a team after all, and Zoe will put on like a black zip-up jacket, like throw the hood over her head.
Very well.
I'll think for a second. Have you learned some of the codes?
Zoe will nod.
Okay.
Gotcha.
If something jumps me.
Gotcha. That's really funny.
Yeah.
And with Zoe's investigation, all you could tell from what the investigation has shown so far, humanoid, at least 2 to 3 humanoids. However, the wagon itself is the most interesting part because it looks heavy enough to have weighed into the mud and the dirt enough that whatever these guys were carrying had to have been some like heavy load. And you can smell off in the distance. It is very much some sort of like detonation device, some sort of explosion. A brief billowing of smoke up in the air, and you guys continue to track it. Let me go ahead here.
Can I sense any pulse?
You reach down to your 2 fingers, no pulse.
Good.
One dang damn it!
No, yeah.
Mihail,
Quiet.
does he got any identification on him?
I'm gonna search his pockets. Do I see any notification?
Wait, what are you searching his pockets for? I'm sorry.
I did ID.
ID. You
Yeah.
do see, after rummaging through, he does appear to have a license belonging to one, let's see, Walter Palmer.
His name is Walter Palmer.
This must be either her husband or someone related to her in some way, in a very unfortunate, whatever the circumstances are, very unfortunate.
Looks to be either the brother or the husband or someone related to a actress that retired in town. Terrible thing what happened to him, and Zoe just kind of go up to the body and Percy. Or can I roll medicine to see what killed him? Because I know, like looking at this guy obviously got fucking stabbed.
Yeah.
Right. But is that how he's looking like?
Yeah, for all intents and purposes, what you see on the battle map is how it is presented.
Magnus.
Magnus. Come with me.
Why do I have to be?
Have like rusted iron, very simple, crude, cybernetic limbs.
What does their ethnicity look like?
Mostly a Caucasian men.
Caucasian men. Okay. And I don't see anything moving around, like the bushes or anything.
Not at the moment, no.
So it's just a lot of dead people and dead horse. Do I see any evidence of an explosion? Or maybe a smell?
The explosion likely detonated over here by where the horse is. And the nearby shrapnel likely shredded some of the others.
Okay.
note appears to have all the identifications on it. Curious.
But yeah, it reads like observations.
But no one should really know that we're at this cabin besides Alexandra.
That's weird. They call me a sorcerer. You know, I really consider myself a spiritualist, but that's whatever. Yeah. What are these rocks? He looks at the Aeon stones.
Yeah. Items that you could bond to.
Oh, items. Objects of power, even.
Kleptomancy. Give me that.
Shit.
Was it
You
Underworld
know
or
what?
Academia?
Academia probably works.
Make it with a +2.
Connecting. +2.
Definitely Church of the Broken God, or Church of the Machine God. It also matches the descriptions that Mr. Eric Korhonen had described regarding three men, at the very least, approaching them, and wearing cybernetics, and that seems to match the basic description. You have not anyone else in town that has cybernetics.
We
Okay.
end up encounter what did this to these men. I say we get what we can from these guys. They had information on us. If we search for any more information that they could have, take that and leave the scene and at least report it in the morning. They'll leave no trace of us even being here.
It's not our job. We can go.
Alright. Magnus will then, as they're leaving, do the activity cover tracks.
As you guys are
are
spending
we-
some time,
Oh no.
you hear ding, ding, ding on two sides opposing you in the forest. As you hear. As you see
there's
these
a lot of
pixelated square men go bruh in the forest nearby. As they appear to be, you see a flash of light, like a blue light emanating before they appear. So it wasn't like they were hiding in the forest the whole time, but there were some hidden devices of sorts, Mikhail, that you can spot, that brought them forth as you watch as these pixelated zombies that you just saw shown on Xiaoxing's phone, that you saw Zoe playing on the computer. But these aren't regular zombies. They have cybernetics on them.
Do they look like they can run fast?
Not particularly, no. But as you all prepare your defenses, we'll stop there for now.